President Shavkat Mirziyoyev met with Deputy Chairman of the Cabinet of Ministers of Turkmenistan, Minister of Foreign Affairs Rashid Meredov, who is on a visit to Uzbekistan within the program of the second meeting of Foreign Ministers of the Central Asia Gulf Cooperation Council Dialogue. Details in the following report.
At the beginning of the conversation, Rashid Meredov conveyed greetings and good wishes to the head of Uzbekistan from the President of Turkmenistan, Serdar Berdimuhamedov, and the national leader of the Turkmen people, Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov. The sides discussed topical issues of further development of Uzbek-Turkmen relations, of friendship, good neighborliness, and deepening strategic partnership. Discussions included the growth of mutual trade turnover. The Shavad-Dashoguz trade zone is being established. Mutually beneficial cooperation continues in industrial cooperation, energy, transportation, and logistics, agriculture. Interregional contacts in cultural and humanitarian exchange are expanding. This year, Uzbekistan will host a number of events in connection with the celebration of the 300th anniversary of poet Makhtumkuli Fragi. Particular attention was paid to the formation of new agenda of multifaceted partnership in the preparation of the upcoming summits. The sides also exchanged views on topical issues of the regional and international agenda.
President Shavkat Mirziyoyev met with the delegation of Qatar, headed by Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdurrahman Al Thani. The Qatari delegation is in Uzbekistan to participate in the regular meeting of foreign ministers of the countries of the Central Asia Gulf Cooperation Council Dialogue. Prime Minister Mohammed Al Thani conveyed greetings and best wishes of Emir of Qatar Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani to the leader of Uzbekistan. The sides discussed topical issues of further expanding bilateral cooperation, particularly in trade and economy, investment, transportation, and communication. Major investment projects are being implemented with the participation of leading Qatari companies. Events within the framework of cultural and humanitarian exchange are being held. In fact, Qatar Culture Week will be held in Uzbekistan in October. The sides emphasize the importance of promoting joint investment projects and creating effective mechanisms for their financial support as soon as possible. Issues of accelerating the practical realization of the Trans-Afghan Railroad construction project were discussed. In addition, sides exchanged views on regional issues, including the serious escalation of the situation in the Middle East.
President Shavkat Mirziyoyev met with Saudi Arabia's Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud, who is in Uzbekistan to participate in the regular meeting of foreign ministers of countries of the Central Asia Gulf Cooperation Council Dialogue. The Saudi Foreign Minister conveyed warm greetings and good wishes of King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud and Crown Prince Prime Minister Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud to the leader of Uzbekistan. The issues of further expansion of Uzbek-Saudi multifaceted relations and full-fledged partnership in the context of practical implementation of the agreements at the highest level were discussed. Active contacts and exchanges of delegations at different levels are ongoing. The volume of mutual trade and the number of joint ventures and the frequency of flights are growing. Cooperation projects have been launched in green energy, agricultural, healthcare, modernization of transport infrastructure, IT, and other priority sectors. Particular attention was paid to the preparation of the upcoming events, including the second summit of the Central Asia Gulf Cooperation Council Dialogue in 2025. In addition, other issues on the regional agenda were discussed, including the situation in Afghanistan and the peaceful settlement of the Palestinian issue.
President Shavkat Mirziyoyev met with the delegation of the Sultanate of Oman, headed by Foreign Minister Badr bin Hamad Al Busaidi, who is in Uzbekistan to participate in the regular meeting of foreign ministers of countries of the Central Asia Gulf Cooperation Council Dialogue. The Foreign Minister conveyed the sincere greetings and wishes of Sultan Haitham bin Tariq Al Said of Oman to the head of Uzbekistan. The sides considered issues of expanding mutually beneficial cooperation between the two countries, in particular, effective implementation of potential in trade, economic and investment. The sides emphasized the importance of expanding the project portfolio of the joint investment company operating in Uzbekistan. It was proposed to implement new projects and programs in banking sector development, digital technologies, energy, industry, agriculture, and education. The sides emphasized the need to intensify contacts and institutional mechanisms of cooperation, regular political consultations, meetings of the Intergovernmental Commission, business forums, and exhibitions. The sides also exchanged views on regional cooperation, including the Ashgabat Agreement of 2011.
President Shavkat Mirziyoyev received a delegation of Kuwait headed by the Foreign Minister Abdullah Al Yahya, who is in Uzbekistan to participate in a regular meeting of foreign ministers of the countries of the Central Asia Gulf Cooperation Council Dialogue. The distinguished guest conveyed warm greetings and wishes of the Emir of Kuwait, Sheikh Mishal As-Sabah, to the leader of Uzbekistan. The sides considered issues of further developing consecutive political dialogue, expanding trade, economic, financial, investment, and humanitarian cooperation between the two countries. The sides stressed the need to intensify mutual visits, implement cultural commercial and tourist exchange programs, promote investment projects with the participation of leading companies in priority sectors, including close cooperation with the Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development and establishing a fruitful partnership with the Investment Agency of Kuwait. The sides emphasized the importance of holding bilateral political consultations, the first meeting of the Joint Intergovernmental Commission and Business Forum in the nearest future. The sides also exchanged views on topical issues of the regional agenda.
President Shavkat Mirziyoyev met with a delegation of the Kingdom of Bahrain, headed by Foreign Minister Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani. The delegation is attending the second meeting of Foreign Ministers of Central Asia and Gulf Arab states. Foreign Minister of Bahrain conveyed the sincere greetings and best wishes of King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa to the head of Uzbekistan. The sides considered issues of further developing and deepening the Uzbek-Bahrain multifaceted partnership, the importance of intensifying the political dialogue, and launching the mechanism of political consultations as soon as possible was emphasized. The sides noted the existing great potential and broad opportunities for trade and economic cooperation, promotion of programs and projects in the banking and financial sector, construction of roads and railways, modernization of energy infrastructure, and other priority areas. The first meeting of the Joint Intergovernmental Committee and the launch of the Business Council, with the participation of representatives of leading companies of Uzbekistan and Bahrain, are planned to be held this year. The sides also exchanged views on the international agenda, including issues of countering modern security threats. The leader of Uzbekistan sincerely congratulated the Foreign Minister of Bahrain, wishing him good health and great success.
President Shavkat Mirziyoyev met with the delegation of United Arab Emirates, headed by the Minister of Energy and Infrastructure, Suhail Al-Mazroui. The delegation is attending the second meeting of Foreign Ministers of Central Asia and Gulf Arab states. Minister Suhail Al-Marzouni conveyed the sincere greetings and best wishes of UAE President Sheikh Mohammed Al Nahyan, Vice President Prime Minister Emir of Dubai Sheikh Mohammed Al Maktoum, Vice President Sheikh Mansour Al Nahyan, and Crown Prince of Emirates of Abu Dhabi Sheikh Khalid Al Nahyan to the head of Uzbekistan. The sides discussed issues of further expansion of practical cooperation in priority directions. The volumes of mutual trade turnover are steadily growing. Over 300 enterprises with the participation of Emirati capital are operating in Uzbekistan. The portfolio of joint projects has exceeded $4 billion. The sides emphasized the importance of developing and promoting promising investment projects in green energy, metallurgy, agriculture, transport, and communications. Particular attention was paid to the preparation of the technical projects and the start of construction of the Trans-Afghan Railroad. The schedule of upcoming summit events was reviewed.
President Shavkat Mirziyoyev met with the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Azerbaijan, Seyhun Bayramov, who is in Uzbekistan to participate in the regular meeting of foreign ministers of the countries of the Central Asia Gulf Cooperation Council dialogue. The minister conveyed the sincere greetings and good wishes of Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev to the head of Uzbekistan. The issues of further expansion of Uzbek-Azerbaijani relations of strategic partnership and multifaceted cooperation were discussed. Particular attention was paid to the practical implementation of agreements at the highest level and the formation of a portfolio of promising projects in 10 new areas of interaction. Last year, the trade turnover increased by 27%. Cooperation projects are being implemented in the automotive, electrical, energy, textile, and agricultural sectors. The Joint Investment Fund has started its activity. Following the meeting, the sides discussed the schedule of upcoming meetings and events at the highest level.
President Shavkat Mirziyoyev met with the Secretary General of the Cooperation Council for the Arab States of Gulf, Jassim bin Muhammad Al Budaiwi. The sides considered issues of further developing constructive dialogue and strengthening Uzbekistan's interaction with the Council. The head of Uzbekistan expressed satisfaction with the current dynamics of multifaceted cooperation between the regions and highly appreciated the fruitful outcomes of the second meeting of foreign ministers held in Tashkent. The progress in implementing the agreements for the first summit of Central Asia and the Arab Gulf states held last year in Jeddah was discussed. Particular attention has been paid to practical implementation of initiatives and proposals put forward by the Uzbekistan in investment, trade, high technologies, tourism, and other areas. The issues of preparing the agenda for the second summit to be held in Samarkand in 2025 has been discussed.